I will say one thing I've been thinking about a lot, I mentioned that about the color Xeroxes. My father had this interest in Japan. I mean, I remember as a child, long before Pacific Overtures, he had, and we still have, these little boxes that were little scenes from Japan that somebody must have given him or that he bought. Here are the Japanese kinds of things that I grew up with. These little rooms that I think meant so much to my father. In the way that we know, French from the 19th century on, Japanese prints and Japanese art had a very big influence on France in that lineage leading up to Cubism and modernism, the two-dimensionality. I think my father was very drawn to that. And so I think when he got a chance to do Pacific Overtures, he really got a chance to play with that Japanese palette. And especially how the expressly two-dimensional works in a three-dimensional, where you're not trying to fool people, you're being two-dimensional, but that itself is part of the excitement. This is when he was working on Pacific Overtures and when he got so interested in color Xeroxing. And again, you see that sort of Japanese, that sort of flatness and color that really excited him. My mother always used to say she went to Japan when Fiddler opened there, and she said that the Japanese would say to her, how did you know our story so well? Because that sense of a traditional family having to deal with the advent of the modern felt very relevant to them.